to the channel, fellow renegades. It's Ave Dominus New back again with more 40k content, and this time I'm talking about something. Why didn't anybody tell me that the Great Scouring was going to be a book and that it was going to be the final book in the Horus Heresy? Don't forget to like and subscribe, fool, otherwise the Night Hunter's going to flay your ass. Seriously though, he's thinking about it. So this is the Warhammer community site. They posted an article about a month ago. I need to find a way to subscribe to this and get the updates. If I'm going to be a lore tuber, I would like to know when these things are coming out. The big summer preview, an epic new series from Black Library. The War Master is dead, Terra lies in ruins, and the Emperor is silent. The question is, what happens next? This question will be answered in The Scouring, a major multi-author series coming soon from Black Library, detailing the grave aftermath of the Siege of Terra. So it is multi-books and multi-authors. So we have a long ways to go, y'all. You thought it was over, but it's not. And look at this beautiful, beautiful cover. Big looking book. This looks to be maybe close to 1,000 pages. It depends on how we know the book is fat, but we don't know how tall or wide it is. But I'm assuming it looks like a big freaking book. And we got a rowboat girly man and Lord Adornable on the front. And he looks like he's had his ass whooped. Not ass whooped, but look at his armor. It's like this has got to be post Iron Cage, right? So we're getting Perturabo in this book. Well, anyway, that's the little synopsis they gave us. They give us a little bit more too. The traitor legions flee Terra in disarray, hounded by the remaining loyalists. Both sides hungry for every scrap of vengeance they can extract. This is a time of change. Humanity has witnessed the dream of the Emperor's great crusade unravel, and from their perspective, is the fault of the legions. I mean, it's true. The Scouring is an epic saga following three key perspectives as it examines the fate of survivors of the Horus Heresy, the loyalists, the traitors, and the rest of humanity. What happens to the Emperor? What's next for the Imperium? And can control be wrestled back from the Primarchs? Ooh. Can control be wrestled back from the Primarchs? I think that's going to be a big plot point in the book that I'm very, very interested in. Also, look at this spread of the cover is fucking gorgeous. Who did this artwork? Rowboat girly man. Lord Adornable, about to come to blows. Look at his hand posture. He's hitting him with the, to be honest, if you're looking at it from the side eye, it's almost like he's giving him the Italian, talking money, talking business, but he's not. This is a fist. They're both of their fists are bald. In my imagination, Dorn's a lot bigger than Guilliman, so it's kind of crazy to see them be the same height. I couldn't see Guilliman ever taking Dorn in a fight. We got some fodder back here in the back. I'm assuming these are first captains. We got Valdor. You know what I'm saying? There's Vulcan with that big ass. What's the name of this freaking thing that is also a hammer? His teleporter that's also a hammer. Russ is in the back, not featured very prominently. Very surprising. Maybe taking a backseat in this book. We got the Khan. And if you look closely, he's got a new eye. He's got that from his battle of Mortarion. You know, he barely survived. He got plot armored. They plot armored his soul back into his body. I think this is the Lion. But his armor is black. So, not sure there. I might be wrong about that. Then we just have some random Mechanicus and stuff. A guy who looks like Perturabo from the back. That's strange. I'm assuming we're going to get Perturabo and Iron Cage in this book. We'll meet a new cast of characters, including bitter Iron Warrior Ortag Theocon, zealous Wordbearer Adaris, and Chief Library of the Ultramarines preivew. Expect grand battles, bloody revenge, and political intrigue as the series unfolds and rivals vie for power. Ashes of Imperium will be released later in the year. This year? So we have some things that we can come to expect that are regulars in the lore. So we're definitely this conflict is definitely going to be over Codex Astartes and the splitting of the legions. Most definitely we're going to get Perturabo, possibly Perturabo's ascension. We're definitely going to get Iron Cage. But I'm worried, there's another plot line that I'm very interested in where they talk about wrestling control from the Space Marines. I'm assuming that there's going to be some backdoor dealing and some things going on. The Custodies and the Sisters were already ready to kill Guilliman one time in Era of Ruin. So who knows what side they're on now. Clearly Valdor standing there with the rest of them watching the conflict go down. I'm assuming this is Raldoron right here with the 9 and the Mohawk because Zang is gone. So, you know, I'm really excited for this book. Most definitely expect a review for it on the channel when it comes down. I'm going to try to power read it so that we can get it on the table and stuff like that. I'm super excited to see the story of Horus Heresy expanding and moving on to places where we could potentially have lots of questions answered about where the Primarchs went, or various other things that happen around this time. You know, maybe we'll figure out, and I know that this is a Night Lords channel, and Night Lords don't have anything to do with this, but maybe we'll figure out what happened to Jago, Sevatar. Maybe we'll figure out what happened to Sevatar. They say it's going to be multiple books spanning across multiple authors. So if somebody can give me a Sevatar book, and so we can figure out what happened to him, and if you can retcon it so that he pops up in 40k through some warp shenanigans, I would be so happy. But that was the video. I hope you guys enjoyed our little preview of Ashes of the Imperium. What do you think is going to happen? Are you going to read the book? And who else do you think should get a great Scouring novel? But until next time, this is Ave Dominus Noob saying Ave Dominus Nox.